let's be honest, we all need to save $1, right? We need some quality, we want some sex appeal, we want the look, we want the feel without having to spend exorbitant amounts of money. Not everybody's in that financial predicament. Think about it. Gas prices right now are like $18 per gallon. There's a famous Cat Williams joke that indicated like, you shouldn't be at the pump making life decisions, wondering, am I gonna put a quarter tank in or am I gonna eat? Shit is crazy. Everything is abnormally expensive. Everything has gone up. The dollar value is through the floor. Like, what are we gonna do? Just stop living? No. But we can cut some corners without compromising quality. Now, Jaxxon sent over a few pieces because they've compiled a list of accessories under $100 that, I mean, we can all afford. Let's roll my motherfucking music so I can put you on to 5 different pieces, all under $100.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. This is your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Today's video is sponsored by Jaxxon. They sent over a few pieces like Cubes. We want you to check out the list of some of the popular pieces that we have for under $100. I said, absolutely, send them over. I want to see what pieces are popular on your website that are under $100. Under $100 is a great space. Keeping in mind that these are 925 silver with gold plating on top of it. Some may be stainless steel, others may be tungsten. They have different varieties, but they're all under $100. So I have a few boxes here. You guys have seen the Jaxxon presentations. I don't know what the items are. We're going to be unboxing them together. So here we go. This is what the Jaxxon boxes look like. We already seen them 1,000 times. Flippy top magnetic. Okay. So the first one looks like their cable chain. And this one's approximately 2 millimeters, 925 silver with gold plating. All Italian made and definitely a signature piece for people to wear. Has some decent amount of weight to it for a little 2 millimeter. Easy to wear some sort of pendant on it. Check this joint out. This is a very, very handsome piece. Very easy to wear. This looks like to be around 24 or 26 millimeters. 2 millimeter. This is like some daily wear. Easy peasy. Keeping it light, sexy, not complicated. Can throw a pendant on, a pendant off. And this one lives in the space of like $79. That's before you sign up for any coupons or any shit like that. Just saying. Quick neck profile. Very simple, very clean, not complicated. You get that minimalistic look while still having some decent quality on your neck and not breaking the fucking bank. Let's open up the next piece and see what we got here. Again, same presentation. We're not gonna keep repeating the presentation. Nobody really fucking cares. Let's see what's in here. Oh, these joints are super popular with like the hipsters. They call these the Hidden Hill bracelet. And it's kind of like those beaded type monk joints. You know what I'm saying? It's got that Eastern type flow. A lot of hipsters be wearing this joint accessories, especially with a watch. So they kind of pair it either. Personally, I wouldn't go in front of the watch. I would go behind the watch. And it has that little bit of a flair, a little bit of a funky look. These personally are not my style. This is not something that I would wear because it just doesn't suit me. Like, you gotta be a certain persona and still have that kind of flair. One thing I'm noticing is how they feel. I'm looking up the description right now. They're beaded bracelets made in the highest quality of AAA grade onyx stones, tiger eyes, and stainless steel. It has this kind of coldness to it. I don't know, kind of spiritual in some sort. It is a nice looking accessory, but it's not something that I honestly would wear. Looks pretty decent though. This has to be a particular type of person that'll stack these joints or really know how to pair them together. You gotta be a fashionistas type dude. For $29, I mean, it's not a complicated piece, is it? Wrist profile. All right, let's just keep it on and see what else we can stack in here, shall we? Here's another presentation here. Who cares? Let's see what's in this one. We got a couple of rings here. So I believe this one, I've talked about this one before. This is their tungsten ring, kind of like that wedding band style, that brushed silver look, but it's tungsten, which is hard as dick. Will last you absolutely forever unless you start punching brick walls or some wild shit like that. And this one I haven't seen yet. This is their Signet Ring. Now the dope thing about these Signet rings is that they're offering free engravings on these pendants and cuffs. So if they have any kind of that brush kind of look on it, you can actually get it engraved with, I don't know if names, initials, or something along those lines. These joints are not going to fit me. This is a size 10, so this is probably for a future giveaway or maybe a Patreon giveaway. But let's try these joints on either way, and I'll give you some ring profiles. Very classic, very rockerish. Like if you do some kind of wild two-tone shit like that, you gotta be really ballsy to pull this kind of shit off. I definitely can't pull this off. But if this was more my size, I would personally go more for the Signet Ring, since this one is more of a wedding band kind of brushed metal, rockerish kind of hipster vibe. That's very classical, very elegant, non-complicated, simple individual, but likes a little bit of a jewelry aspect. Next ones. Oh, this I like. 925 silver, 6mm cable bracelet. I haven't reviewed one of these or even worn one of these in person. I'm used to seeing the chains, but not these bracelets though. Let me give this a little look through here. Very nice, actually. Super clean. I never thought of this joint as a bracelet. Interesting. This is making me wonder a little bit. Let me take this bead off because I want to give it its own presentation. I want to give it its own look here. I've never thought about these cable style bracelets. Oh, this is, I don't know. This is kind of a vibe right now. So you do the small chain with the bigger bracelet. That's my thing. That's one of my nuances, right? When it comes to chains, I always like my bracelet bigger than my chain. I rarely go the matching pair. I don't do like 6mm, 6mm. I usually go something wild like 7mm, 10. I'm in that space. So this one being 2mm and this being 6 is not far off from the kind of pattern that I used to like. But this bracelet actually is a very classy, clean look without being too gaudy or ostentatious. For 79 bucks, wrist profile. Let me see if I pair it back with that bracelet here, how that would look. Actually, not a bad little accessory look right there. This bracelet, for me, it doesn't feel singular. It should be stacked with another piece like this gold, and it has a little gold accent there. These two pieces together, although again, the bracelet, the beaded bracelet is not necessarily my thing, this two combination kind of looks kind of lit. So far, the winner is the chain and that bracelet. So we're leaning on the cable vibes. All right, and the last piece we got here. I haven't seen one of these from Jaxxon either. This looks like a mini, probably 2mm curb link with a very unique style pendant here. It's like all geometric type shit. Check this out. This is one of those engravable pieces as well, I'm assuming, because they're engraving pendants for free. And then you got this tiny, possibly 2mm flat curb Cuban-esque style with a lobster clasp, 925 silver. What I'm noticing about all these pieces that they sent over, all these $100 pieces are very classic, very minimalistic, nothing too flashy or gaudy. It feels like a real chill vibe that you're not sticking out like a sore thumb. At the end of the day, lately, the way the environment has been and people around just robbing and stealing and chain snatching and doing this fucking ridiculousness out here, get something too flashy might just be a fucking risk, to be honest with you. So if you want to keep something minimalistic and kind of have a vibe, ooh, I kind of like this. Is a Vibra with the doubles too. Oh, I don't know. I definitely got my favorites, and I'm gonna pinpoint those out for you after this neck profile. Alright, let me lay these out for you so you can see them side by side and you pick which one you like. So here are the Jaxxon pieces. Now for me personally, I love this pendant. I would definitely get it engraved. I wouldn't personally put it on this small curb. I would prefer to put it on this 2mm cable. I think it'll provide a dope look, and maybe we can do that shortly. This cable bracelet definitely surprised me. Whether you want to start off in getting something like this that's very inexpensive and then eventually moving up to getting an authentic 14, 10 karat or 18 karat one, just so you can get the feel for it, this 6mm actually seems to be a vibe and a really good size for somebody with a wrist like mine, where around the 7 to 7.5 inch circumference. This cable is definitely my favorite on the chain aspect between these two. So this cable this pendant, this bracelet is lit. The tungsten ring, very classical, but not for me. The Signet Ring, I do like it. It's not my size, unfortunately. This will be a future giveaway for sure, but I would definitely get this one engraved if this is the side you like to go to, because it has a beautiful shape, great shine, and it has that brush and high polish look. And then the beads is definitely for that Brooklyn hipster type vibe who doesn't eat pizza crust and really makes me feel some type of way. Yeah, for sure, for me, this pendant with the cable is definitely more of a vibe. A lot more shine factor. It keeps that whole geometric kind of look between the chain and the pendant. Let me try this one on some neck profile, because I think this one is definitely going to be more my speed and one that I'll wear more often. Definitely would go with the cable. And yeah, this is way more my vibe. This 2mm cable with this pendant, super lit. Just think of it this way, guys. Don't think of it as cheap costume jewelry. Think of it as a safety precaution. Like, if you want to buy something like this for a teenager so they can walk around the street comfortably and not feel some type of way or threatened that they're gonna lose an expensive piece of jewelry, because kids lose shit. Even us, like when I was going into the city the other day, I didn't want to wear my crazy expensive jewelry. Why? Because the city is on fire. These fucking thugs out here is throwing bricks at people just to steal any kind or snatch any kind of jewelry off of you. Do you want to blow your expensive pieces and going through some area that you don't know or feel uncomfortable wearing it? I want to wear something that's not gonna break the bank, something that looks classy, elegant, clean look, and actually got some safety behind it. Like, let's keep it a buck. Like, shit is crazy out there. Let me know what you guys think of these pieces. I'll put a link in the description. Shout out to Jaxxon for sponsoring this video. And don't forget to use my promo code listed below for an additional 15% off any of these items or anything else on the website that you're interested in. I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the game. You're making me think about getting a cable bracelet and necklace. Smooches.
CUBAKNOW, 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 CUBAKNOW. What's fresh? Who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test? CUBAKNOW.
For the fly gun holder, money folder, Motorola start tack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you